What's up, video land? How are you all doing today? I just got a couple minutes. I want to talk to you. For those of you all who don't know who I am, this is Knowledge by Nikki with 1K. I'm going to tag a couple friends. I really got some things that I really need to express today for about 10 minutes, guys. I got a busy day, so I need to do this really quickly. But I need to really talk to you all about some things that I gotta do it, guys. I just gotta do it. So let me talk real quick. Let me tag a couple of my friends. We actually were just in very in-depth conversation about the things that I'm actually getting ready to tell you. So let me have that conversation. Let me have your ear for a couple minutes. You know, I am a business restructuring coach. I hate that word coach now. It's become so watered down. You got all these people out here, coach this, coach that. I don't know what that's about, but at any rate, I was doing it before I was doing it. So I'm a business restructuring strategist. That's what I do. I literally get contacted by people that have businesses, small and medium-sized businesses, and my job is simple. My job is to help them scale their business. So I'm going to put a pause right there. I have been struggling. Oh my God. I have been struggling for years, guys, just to really be honest. I've been struggling for years. And you know how, have you ever had something that you believe so strong in and you find yourself dealing with groves of people who just don't see it the way you see it? And you like, am I crazy? It's gotta be me. I gotta be the one that's crazy because I don't understand what they don't understand. I promise y'all I just figured it out. When I say I just figured it out, this is my issue. I deal with mostly salon owners. I deal with other owners in other businesses, but probably about 75% of the beauty industry. So my issue has been, let me get myself a little more light here. My issue has been, I am coming in trying to save your business. Your business is bigger than you. Now you can be your business. Like I know I'm my business, but it's because the structure of my life went differently. Before I actually started expanding my business, I expanded my personal brand first. And then I used that personal brand to expand my business. Okay, I did it in that order. I built my personal brand. Nikki built Nikki first. So then once Nikki became built and had a following and had a group of people that would come to stuff just because it was me, it was only befitting that I then get a business and slap my name on it. And now the business has been built from my own personal brand. Okay, y'all with me? But this is the struggle that I have, is that when I'm trying to build your business, you hire me to build your business, but in actuality, you really want to build your personal brand. Now, I need you all to hear me when I say this. There is a difference between building your personal brand and or building your business. Now, they can become one and the same. They're not always separate, but a lot of times they are. So let me ask this question. When I built my personal brand, I was cutting, coloring, weaving, doing the shows, working for companies, doing all that stuff. Was it really necessary for me to open a salon to expand my personal brand? I was getting gigs. I worked for Sony for a couple years. I taught for multiple companies, doing product knowledge classes. I did research and development. I did, you name it. I did celebrity hair for a hot second. Y'all can have that. I don't want no part of it no more. Y'all can have that. And there's a whole nother live video to do about that. But did I, in actuality, if that's what I'm building, if I'm building this public speaking presence, what do I really need a salon for? If all I want to do is build my public speaking presence, I don't need a salon for that. Unless I'm going to get a salon so that now I can localize my public speaking presence and do more classes maybe at my facility, start doing things on my own, detaching myself from companies, being able to host things, being able to actually have other people that may work for me, that I now may need assistance, that some kind of way. If I'm going to open a salon on that pretense, and I don't like my lighting here because I'm doing this really quick, so I didn't set up everything, and I'm not in my live stream studio. If I'm going to open a salon for that reason, then it makes sense. It makes sense, right? Because all I'm really doing is leveraging my personal brand to actually incorporate and now maybe build this more towards just basically expanding my personal brand, making more money that I ain't got to grind for, getting people to help, you know, et cetera, et cetera. I could go on and on about that. But if I really want to build my personal brand and I go out and get a salon, which is what a lot of you all do, I have zero interest in bringing stylists in, yet I go spend thousands and thousands of dollars on beautiful hydraulic chairs and stations and all this, that, and the other. And I do all that, but I have no interest in building the business because I don't want to deal with managing people. I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. Then why open a salon? Why? And this is why I'm saying this, because I was like, maybe I'm crazy. I am constantly dealing with owners, individuals that are purchasing or renting or spending thousands of dollars to open salons where you got now another light bill, another gas bill, another rent, another mortgage if you buy it. You got another set of bills, but yet all you want to do is build your personal brand. So then it becomes this tug of war because I'm trying to help scale your business. Your business, if it's about what's going on in that salon, is bigger than you. That's about other people now becoming a part of your personal brand unless you set it up like I said in the beginning, where I used my personal brand and I leveraged it by opening a salon and using my name and what I had built to build it. But if you don't have a name and you don't have really any plans of using this place to build not even your personal brand, or you just don't know, or you just like, okay, I'm just gonna buy this place and or rent this place and pay this overhead because I just don't want to work with other people and I just want to do my clients in peace. And I'm trying to get people to understand that there is a difference. And when you say you want to build your business, I want to step away from the chair, I want to be able to make money that I don't have to actually put my money, my service money into the pot to make, then you are now talking about building a business. But that's in that same conversation. It'll shift gears. And now we're talking about clients. Now your clients, not everybody else's clients. We're talking about your clients. We're talking about how to build that, how to get more clients. We're not talking about how to leverage your clients. You say you want to step from behind the chair, but yet you just constantly want to add more clients. What I'm trying to say is that you have to be clear about what you want to do at any given moment, or you will constantly be frustrated, taking on bills, taking on stuff, when in actuality, it's not really what you wanted. What you wanted was to put your own name in lights. What you wanted was to start being connected with companies, to get your own product line. And all of that, these two things can connect. But I'm finding that people are putting the horse before the carriage. They say, I just want to go get a shot. But then they don't want to spend no energy building the business. They just want to build their personal brand. But then they're stuck now with all these bills or stylists that you don't know how to manage, don't know how to find them. So they, here for a year, then gone, then here for some months, then they're gone. And you're blaming it on the fact that you can't find good people. No. That's not what it is. There are good people out there, but that ain't what you're really in it for. You're not in it for that. You're in it really. It's like me saying I want to. I really want this fabulous house, and I know so many people that have done this, so they want to live in a fabulous neighborhood. It's like a single person going and buying a mansion. have no real intention on building a family, but they want a mansion, but they really don't care if nobody else live in it. Now, cool. If you got the money to do that, do that. But let me tell you what happens. You find yourself sitting in this place and taking on this edifice that really is not necessarily connected to what it is that you really want to do. And then you find yourself like, okay, now what? I'm here in this big old place. I got all this, all that. Nothing's really going on. And now what? And I promise you, I see it all the time. People are really wanting to build their personal brands and build their own name. But then they go open these shops, spend $50, $60, $70, $80,000 on tricking it out and making it beautiful, and don't really want to spend any energy into building the business. The business is one or the other. Well, let me not say that. I don't want to confuse you. It's one or the other, or you intentionally are connecting them. That's it. But you all are doing it blind. You all are thinking that to build your personal brand, you got to have a shop. You don't, unless you're going to use the shop to leverage your personal brand. But you all, I hear it all the time. People are like, I opened this shop. I've been in this shop for 3-4 years. I ain't never been able to keep people. I ain't never been able to do this, do that, do the other. But yet, I'm here. I'm tired now. You didn't spend all this money for 10, 15 years. Now it's like, what do I do? Now you like, I just want to go work for a company. Hell, you could have did that in the first place. I just want to go work for a company. I just want to do something different. Maybe just teach class or go to a beauty school and be a teacher. And I mean, it's endless on how often I hear this. And I tell people, I need you all to hear me when I say this. I am not a personal brand builder. Not that I can't. Yeah, I can. I can easily. I can take a person and build their personal brand if I want to, but that ain't what I'm in this for. I know who my tribe is. My tribe is about scaling businesses. My tribe is about helping you so you don't have to work that hard. My tribe is about taking this business, this 750 square foot, 1,000 square foot, whatever it is, and quadrupling what its ability to make for you, for your family. My goal is bigger than just you. When my goals became bigger than just me, I had built my personal brand. I had did a lot of things that I wanted to do. It's like, okay, now I need to see how to expand that. That's when I knew I wanted Salon Suites. That's when, because now my brand is also about giving this back to people so they can build their brands, which will lead to them building bigger businesses. So even when I do take people under my wing and I give them some somewhat personal brand coaching, that's not it. That's too small for me. For me, that's a great start. I did it. But for me, that ain't the be all end all. It's just building my brand. Look at an artist. Look at an R&B artist, a rock. I don't care what it is. They start off, all they do is their music. They sing, they rap, they do this, they do that. Then guess what? Now they got clothes. Now they got cologne. Now they directing movie. They acting. Now all they're doing is leveraging their name because that's how they started, and now creating a business that's well beyond their actual gift. They start opening record labels where now they're putting other artists on. There is a method to how to do this, and so many of my people are not sitting down long enough or consulting with someone like me in the beginning. Look, you want to spend $50,000. I ain't going to charge you that to kind of help you navigate through what it is that you want to do. I got calls all day. I got calls from 20 minutes from now all the way to 10 o'clock this evening helping people do this stuff. But I need you. I thought I was crazy. I was like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm thinking somewhere totally different. And I'm not understanding what they're not understanding, but I get it. Somewhere along the line, you have been bamboozled. And I'm going to say it again. You've been bamboozled by customers telling you, because you got all these people. Girl, you got all these clients. Boy, you got all these clients. Go get your own shop. One has nothing to do with the other. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to get your own shop. You now got all these people you still got to tend to. And now you got to try to run this business. And now you're going bananas because you just birthed another baby. That's all you did. It's the difference in 1 kid, 2, 3, 4. You just had another baby because you ain't getting rid of these people. Now every time you do get a worker in there, guess what happens? When they got issues and you may need to neutralize some stuff in the middle of when you doing your thing, guess what? You got to stop. You got to stop with your clients and now go tend to that, which means that your first baby now got to sit to the side so you can handle this other thing you didn't take it on. I need us to become honest about if you want to build your own personal brand. That's lovely. I did it. It is what gave me the leverage to do what I do today. But I didn't need a salon, at least not in the beginning, to do that. At the time that I got a salon, it was like, okay, I already did this. How about now I use this business to make the brand bigger? But you all are doing it, and then you get a shop and you want to put zero energy into building that business, and then you want to complain about how much of that is taken from your personal brand, from your personal money, from your household money. I need you all to stop being bamboozled and thinking just because you have a successful clientele base, you mastered that chair, and some of you ain't even mastered the chair. Whatever happened to that? Mastering your chair and then maybe doing something else. Y'all want to skip, say y'all want to come right out of school, open a shop, don't know nothing about people, managing, bills, life. You don't know nothing about nothing. And you think it's easy until you do it. I know it look good and everybody in there, they looking good, smelling good, doing hair good. You go in these other places and see it. But see, I hear what's really going on in the background. That's what I hear. And I hear all that pretty. Pretty don't pay. Let me tell you that. Pretty doesn't pay. Everything can be pretty. You can be pretty and broke. You could have a beautiful shop with beautiful chair, magazine worthy, and literally robbing Peter to pay Paul because you stepped out on something that was not needed, at least at that time, for you to build your brand. You got a personal brand, you got a business brand, and every now and again they become one and the same. But you must understand the differences between, okay, right now, and I'm going to get off of here because I really do have to make these calls right now. My Sweets pipes is frozen. I'm in Chicago. I go through this every year, guys. I'm so like pissed about it. I don't know what to do. But it is what it is. My pipes are frozen. That's My Sweets. That's not my personal brand. My Sweets are not my personal brand. My Sweets are Knowledge by Nikki, Aspire Salon Studios. That is the name of them. Aspire is an acronym. It stands for Ambitious Salon Professionals Investing in Real Entrepreneurship. That means that place is about them. It ain't about me. That's about me using my gift of being able to help people figure this thing out, allowing people in my place of business that is what they, if you don't want to do that, you can't even be an operator in My Sweets unless you got, I did 10 years or more at first, but I lowered it to 5. If you ain't already got, if you ain't seasoned, don't even come there because I'm not interested in rookies. That's not my tribe. My tribe is people that have tried it, messed it up. I'm the fixer. That's what I do. So my goal is to actually help you fix it. So I bring people in. It's a earn while you learn. You making money. I got low overhead so I can charge them less and I coach them. I help them with everything, business, credit, all. So guess what, guys? That business ain't about me. Now I'm using my things that I've learned and that I've leveraged, but that ain't about me. So guess what? What I'm doing now is my personal brand. Me doing videos, me coaching, that's my personal brand. So even though that joker right now is frozen, now they can still work. I got estheticians and stuff in there. They can go in there. They just can't use the bathroom. So, and they just can't run the water, which most of them don't even need water for what they do. They can still work. That's still going on while I'm here now doing things, my personal brand. My book will be out March 1st. I'm here tweaking some of the edits that my editor gave. Okay, that's my personal brand. But that still got to run. I still got somebody coming out that's going to tell me if they can get this ice out the pipes. You understand what I'm saying? Too many of you all are confusing one with the other all the time or not knowing when they're different. I'm still here building my personal brand, my books, my coaching, my this, my that, while my estheticians and people that are over there, they are still working. They just know they can't use the bathroom. But I still got to make sure that they straight. So I can't get so engulfed in my personal brand that I don't care if they got water. Or I don't care if they can use the bathroom. Yeah, they cool right now. But we can't go into this too many times. And guess what, guys? I'm going to say this, then I'm going to go. I got insurance for that. So if it goes over a week, my insurance gonna pay me for that time lost. Okay, that's my business brand. It ain't got nothing to do. Nikki Smith is Nikki Smith. Knowledge by Nikki and Aspire is Knowledge by Nikki and Aspire. Now the two worlds do meet, but one don't necessarily have nothing to do with the other at all times. And too many of you all are bamboozling yourself or letting other people convince you that one is always connected to the other, and it is not. Are y'all with me? It's not. All right, guys, I gotta go. It's 9:30. I gotta go. I got a gazillion calls. I do assessments, guys. Look, I put my website up there. I didn't put no action buttons because I didn't have time. This was an impromptu. If you all are interested in knowing how to do that, you like, well, look, I didn't got it twisted. I didn't got it confused. I don't know what I need to do then. Then you could either do this. You can hit me up, 800-580-8074. You have to listen to the video. I did not put it in there. Maybe I'll go back later and edit it and put it in. Or you can go on knowledgebynikki.com. You can go right into the email. Say, look, I need to figure out which one I need to do when, how, when it's different, when it's the same. I actually can have about an hour and a half conversation with you to help you figure that out. But I got to go. Peace out. But I now know I ain't crazy. I realize that a lot of you all have been convinced that it's a necessary progression to go from building your personal brand to eventually having a salon. Yes, it can leverage that, but if you aren't intentionally setting it up to do that, then you just took on some more bills. And that's when I get you, when you like, now what do I do? When don't let people convince you because you got a bunch of clients that now it's time for you to open a business. Because the business has to be generated. It has to make money and do things that are bigger than just you and your clients, or get you a suite. Get you a suite and let it just be you. I tell people all the time, get a suite. What do you need a whole salon for? Get a suite. You ain't got to pay. You pay one price. You walk out the door. You ain't got to deal with this. I'm dealing with it. See, if your pipe freeze at your suite, you ain't got to care. You ain't got to deal with that. Okay? And you can walk out the door mentally free. All right? But y'all hit me up. knowledgebynikki.com. Peace out. I got to go. All right? I'm just saying. All right? Later, Gators.